Most names are pretty normal, but some names are just like a slap in the face from your own parents. Like they're just asking for you to get absolutely flamed throughout your entire life. The sad thing is you have no control over what your name is. You could be the coolest, chillest guy out there and get stuck with a name like Paxton and just have to move forward with your life. But in today's video, we're going to be going over some of the goofiest names you could have. I mean, like, I don't care if you know me or anything. No name is safe. Not trying to be disrespectful, though. But you need to change something. Like, you need to go up to your parents and just kind of question what was going on. The first type of goofy name has to be the generic, typical, normal names. Like, I do not want to be stuck with a name like John, Jake, Joseph, Joey, Jeffrey, Jeff. No. These types of names are not the worst name you could have, but no, something about them, you got to be a little bit more original. Then you have those people where you don't even know what to call them. Like, you know, you have a conversation with them and you're like, what's up, Zach? And then they're like, no, it's Zachary. And then you call him Zachary and they're like, can you please call me Super John Cena the third? In that case, I go by Super Duper WolfToonsYT the third. That's my name. Don't wear it out. Next, we got the name with a huge backstory, like, behind it, some huge lore with it. Like, it's not really a name in specific, but, like, a lot of times you'll have the people that come out there and say, like, oh, my name's Tom because, you know, my mom had me while she was in the New England Patriots locker room, and I just came out of the womb, and Tom Brady threw me a bullet pass, and I caught that like Randy Moss or something like that, and then I Gronk spiked it on the moon. Like, slow down. It's just a name, buddy. But it's not like any specific name, but I just do not understand these like really specific backstories. But hey, at least it's better than some of the generic names we talked about earlier. Now I'm just gonna list some bad names because we all know that one kid that's named like Braxton or something like that. Sometimes I just don't understand where a name came from. Like, you have your Lincolns. Like, what did your parents just see a Lincoln log one day and, like, decide, that's my baby, that's his name, Lincoln. You have your Marvins. You have your, like, Braxtons. I'm sorry for saying Braxton twice, but come on now. You have your Sallys. You have your, like, there's too many out there. Then you have the names that are just, like, reserved for a certain type of person. Like, I ain't ever seen anybody named Bill under the age of, like, 40. Besides for, I don't know, Little Bill. And it also goes the other way around. Like, I've never seen a person above the age of, like, 40 with the name Keegan, Aiden, Caden, Hayden, any of those names. Those names are strictly reserved for people born from, like, 2006 onwards. Next, you got the names with just outright awful reputations, and I really don't know why. Like, the names Aiden and Hunter seem to get slandered the most for no reason. Now, obviously, I just want to come out here and say for the outro that your name doesn't represent who you are and how much value you hold as a person or anything like that. Unless your name is indeed Braxton, I'm going to continue flaming you. But in all seriousness, this is just jokes. Don't get offended if I said your name and if your name's Braxton and I flamed your name like too many times, then it's just a name. I'm sorry.
Subscribe to WolfToonsYT, subscribe to WolfToonsYT, subscribe to WolfToonsYT.